Prismatic Evolution's pre-orders came in again at Big W last night, and then the site immediately went offline. At the end of the day, it doesn't. If the reprint comes around and we still don't, and our stores still don't have the online infrastructure to prevent these types of things happening, then it's just not going to matter to the actual consumer. Okay, multiple retailers put more Prismatic Evolution stock up, but it was way above retail price. I didn't check out Good Games on launch day, and I didn't get any pre-orders with them, but from what I've heard, they were selling at RRP on launch day, and they only made this price change on Sunday evening. Yet they sold out almost instantly anyway. And that's probably because Good Games is one of the most established card stores in the country. They provide space for play and host tournaments for the community. They offer free shipping and always package with the utmost care. But even if you just consider price as the only metric, Good Games was still offering collectors a much better deal than any of the prices on eBay. So yeah, I understand why this happens in the current market conditions, and I've got nothing against the businesses that did that with their own allocations. I understand if that's an unpopular opinion. So the eBay prices have gone up even further. That's bids. That launched at like 45 or something? Like, goddamn. Bids? What the fuck? No, guys, no, hold on. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, look, the fact that there's this many of them when we know there's a crazy supply shock. Just like, no, this is stupid, guys. Look at this, Prismatic Evolution's Pokemon. Like, does this person even... No other items seem like... Okay, so it's almost like 12 hours later. And... Oh, that's too funny. So in conclusion, eBay prices are going crazy with multiple cases of possible manipulation, and the big retailers still have no defense against the hordes of scalper bots. I can't predict the future, but it's very likely that your last possible chance to get Prismatic Evolutions at regular retail price will be hitting up stores on Booster Bundle release day in February. But there, you'll be competing with this. And therefore, even the established card stores have no incentive to release product at regular retail price. But scalpers are priced out when ETBs are $200 eaters a pop, yet all these card stores offering that price sold out overnight anyway. And this leads me to believe that the demographic buying them were primarily collectors who have been in the hobby a long time and actually understand how the markets work. Now, you guys want a definitive answer about prices. You want to know whether the prices are going to the moon or if the reprint is going to fix the supply issue and things will crash. Well, the truth is that I, nor anybody else, has a fucking clue unless they have insider knowledge about the production lines. What's the actual demand? The actual number? How many cards are being reprinted? In what time frame? And how many of those cards will be allocated to the sole Australian distributor? What other sets are being reprinted? What about our overall supply shortage? Will the reprint be able to alleviate all of these issues? Well, if you don't fucking know, then maybe don't go around making statements about how the prices will go down because more is coming out and that's the basic principle of supply and demand, without taking into account all of these very specific factors or even considering that sealed trading cards are fundamentally different from actual financial products. So when someone tells you that price go down because reprint, it tells you a lot about how their mind works. Because anyone who would even think, more is coming, so my sealed won't be worth as much, so I should sell it, is a scalper, and everyone in the entire world knows this is a scalper, except for the scalpers themselves who seem to think that they're literally Michael J. Burry. So guys, here's the difference between a stonk and a trading card product. A stonk represents a percentage of ownership in a company. It can be bought, potentially increase in value, while even paying dividends in some cases, then sold to someone else who can enjoy those same benefits. But I'm making it sound way too easy. Aren't the markets volatile? Well, yes, and just like pokeymanz cards, price per pack matters when you're investing in stonks. For instance, Amazon absolutely crashed during the 2000s tech bubble, going from $4.70 down to only 40 cents a share. But even if you bought at the peak of that exact bubble, you would still have multiplied your initial investment over 80 times. And this is because the underlying business behind Amazon was and still is fundamentally profitable. Very profitable, obviously. You see, when you actually believe in the intrinsic value of your investment, you generally buy more when the price declines, because short-term price fluctuations don't matter when you think what you're buying is going up over a 5, 10, or 20-year period. Buying a sealed trading card product is more like buying a car, because the second you roll it out of the showroom, it's no longer new, so it drops in value. People buy Pokemon cards to open them, and once the packs have been opened, they no longer go up in value. So here's the question for all the Pokemon investors. What gives pokeymanz cards any intrinsic value as an investment, and why do they go up in price? Okay, this is the last market update from me. I really need to just finish saying everything I have to say about this topic so I can be done with it, and I'm sure you can understand and respect that paying this much attention to what's happening in a children's card game is not a very productive use of my time. But if you want to know what's going on in the market, you might find that following said market in real time gives you a much better idea of the situation than just checking out the charts on TCG Player.